This is 2nd Esdras 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, said Yahweh Bashemawashai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. First and foremost, I want to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahawah Kwakadash, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and to the bishops and elders in Connecticut, and to the brothers that's out there putting their lives on the line, teaching this truth, and this y'all Demar from the Great Millstone, Houston. And yeah, man, I was reading that, that's the prophet's job to do, to speak this word to our people. If they don't want to hear it or not, it's going to be on them, because things are happening in this world, man. All kind of wickedness happening, And you got ICE, they raging up, doing their thing, And that's what I'm going to get into, because, hey, it's, when the times of troubled times, man. Time of trouble, okay? So I'm going to let this video play.
Disturbing video footage to show you is disturbing. Video footage captured ICE using a battering ram to break into someone's home in Minneapolis as they are following new orders to go door to door. Take a look at this. Just a day after the ICE domestic terrorist Jonathan Ross blasted a woman in the face and murdering her, Renee Good, you would think in a normal society that ICE would calm down their operations and act more peacefully, but they are stepping up their attacks on our civil liberties and now breaking into people's homes. They will go door to door. Stay vigilant, keep filming, and please share this to help me share the truth about what's happening in this country. What I'm about to
Yeah, so hey, there you have it. You see it, right? ICE, man, they coming down like madmen, right? Going door to door, like this guy said. Let's get on 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter. We're gonna go to, I guess 70. 2nd Esdras 16:70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let's go into that word insurrection right quick. Let's see. It's locking. Yeah, there we go. When it got insurrection, AI overview. The Insurrection Act of 1807 authorities the U.S. President to deploy active duty military forces domestically to, what's up now? Domestically to suppress civil disorder. Let me read it again. You know what, let me see something else. Let me try something else. Let me see what the I go to our, you know, it's the AI overview. I read it again. The Insurrection Act of 1807. Authorities, author, yeah, authority, authorized. I'm sorry, Salaki. The Insurrection Act of 1807 authorized the U.S. president to deploy active duty military forces domestically to suppress civil disorder, insurrection, or rebellion that makes it im- impracticable to enforce federal or state law, and acts as an exception to the posse comitatus act of 1878, right, which normalized prohibits federal troops from engaging in civilian law enforcement. So, yeah, it's going into the Insurrection Act of 1807. So, when these people out here getting rowdy, as most of them are doing out there in Minneapolis, right, or the other cities and states. Nero 47 has the right to bring troops, and get everything handled, in so many words. To stop, to get it handled. So, let's continue on in Second Ezra, 16th chapter. So I'm going to read it again, 2nd Ezra 16, chapter 70 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Bashim Shai, right? Fear that, Yahweh Bashim Shai, that's the Israelites, and starting with the elect. When you see they're hemming up these immigrants, the Northern Kingdom, and they messing with Jake too. The darker tribes, there shall be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Bashim Shai. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, right? Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire, right? And it's going to be the remnant, the elect. Hey, Lord willing, I'm in the number. Okay, hear, O ye, my beloved, said Yahweh Bashim Shai. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same, right? Reminded me of Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, and the 7th verse. See? But yeah, they're going door to door, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So yeah, hey, that's the time we in. We in Jacob's trouble right now, whether you believe it or not. It ain't just full throttle, It's like the tip of the iceberg. Okay, and let's get since I read that chapter, with that verse, I read it again. 2nd Ezra 16 and 74. Hear, O ye, my beloved, said Yahweh Bashim Shai. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand. That's where we are. The days of trouble are at hand as we speak. But I will deliver you from the same. Okay, let's go ahead and get Jeremiah right quick. Jeremiah 30 and I start at 6. Jeremiah 30 and 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins as a woman in travail, right? Misery, and our faces are turned into paleness. Yeah, through out of there, scared, in distress, as distress, man, and worried, crying through, like I said, verse 7, Jeremiah 30:7, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it, right? It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who is the he? That's still lit, right? The remnant. Okay. So this trouble is for our people. Jacob's trouble, it's for everybody really. But yeah. Hey, this is the times we are in. We in these times right now. Let's get Matthew 12. What's like it? 12:12. This is Matthew. I don't know why I keep thinking. I'm thinking about Revelation. I'm slacking for that. I don't know why I be doing that. Revelation 12:12. Salakia. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that's what these devils doing, man. They know they got but a short time. They trying to, do their little, I say NWO get it running, and that's what they doing too. They creating these problems so they can bring a solution. One of those solutions is that Insurrection Act, right? That's, they try to, they want to bring the problem and try to handle it, through their sword, really. So let's get, so, these devils, that's what they doing, man. They coming down, having great wrath. What else I wanted to get? You know what? Let's get Ezekiel right quick. Ezekiel 21. And what's that? I believe it's 8. Oh yeah, 9. Ezekiel 21:9. Well, I started 8. Ezekiel 21:8. Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus said Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, right? It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Yeah, we ain't in the time for no mirth. You can see, that, you can see that. You know what I'm saying? It contaminate the rod of my son as every tree, and he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give into the hand of the slayer, right? Who is the slayer? That's Esau Edom. Okay. Cry. Verse 12, Ezekiel 21:12. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. You see that? It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite, therefore, upon thy thigh. See, because, hey, you Jakes out there, man, straddling the fist, man, y'all need to get it, come on in and repent, because, hey, Yahweh Bashem outside, they ain't playing, man, okay? They got Esau, he just beginning, really, okay? He really just been, he beginning to do what he's doing. So it's best for you to take heed, come on in, get to a nearest GMS, Great Millstone Camp, near your city, okay? and then get this word, get this covering, okay? But I'm gonna get this last one in Isaiah, my favorite, because ultimately this gonna happen, for the ones that wait on Yahweh Shema Shai and love him, right? Isaiah 59:19. And this what this is one of my favorite scriptures, okay? And it's Isaiah 59:19. So shall they feel the name of Yahweh Shema Shai from the west. We in the west right now. Brothers out there teaching different cities and states. I mean, even the brothers out, overseas, around the world, making their body a living sacrifice. And his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, right? And he's talking about these troops, these, or the military try to come in, hey, let me finish. The spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall lift up a standard against him, right? Okay, let me read it again. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they feel the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall lift up a standard against him. See that? And most of them scared though, but to even try this, to the elect, they really want the elect. They want the men of the Lord, I'm just say it, okay? But they know when they do that, the standard gonna be lifted up on their asses. Let's go into the blue letter with shall lift up a standard. And this Strong's 5H127, no wise. We're gonna go to the outline of biblical usage. It's to flee, right? Escape. So, hey, the Lord put it on, that's that standard. You'll flee from him, you might disappear. I'm keep on. To take flight. See? Depart. Disappear. See that? That's all we need. But yeah, take flight. Okay? Shit, when they come in, man, you take these damn devils down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about Flash. When they come in the door, hey, and disappear. Yeah, they come up in the house or in your apartment or something, they ain't gonna be able to see you, or you be playing with their asses. So yeah, man, this, hey, I love this. It's pretty much like spiritual powers right here. Okay? So, just for the elect men, really don't have nothing to worry about. We keep doing what we're supposed to be doing. Okay? So I just wanted to go into that, man. Everything, things are heating up. It's going down out here, okay? Stay prayed up, stay watching. I'm talking to myself more first and foremost too, really, So I pray and hope this was edifying and to the point. Until next time, I'm going to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruhav Karkadash. Until next time, Shalom. Shalom to the elect.